you were a little girl, you always wanted to touch that star on top of the tree. I remember one night when we were all busy in the kitchen, and you snuck in here, and you climbed up on the furniture, and you tried to grab that star. We heard the crash, and we rushed in, and we found the tree all toppled over with you underneath it. And when we pulled you out from under the branches and the broken ornaments, you still had that star clutched in your little hand. And do you remember what you said to me, Ellie? You said now that you could see the star close up, it wasn't nearly as pretty in your hand as it was on the tree.
Finding that true about a lot of things, Mama. I miss you, Craig.
Caleb.
Hi. I'm sorry. Mine was a million miles away.
In Montega? This hasn't been a very happy Christmas for you, has it?
Well, I just gotta stop wishing for things I can't have.
This new year is gonna be a fresh start, Ellie. This year, we're both gonna get everything we always wanted. Really. I can feel it.
Well, I think that just about covers everything. I have a clear idea of what you want, and I'll get right on to it first thing next week.
Well, Ambrose, if you have a clear idea of what I want, then you're ahead of me.
Hello, my darling. I didn't know that you were here.
Yes, Lily and I have just been going over a few details about her portfolio.
Oh.
Your daughter has decided to take a more active interest in her financial affairs from now on.
I figured it was time to get my head out of the clouds and start living in the real world.
Splendid. I think that's splendid,
And
darling.
I'm going to Shannon and Duncan's open house tonight after all.
But you said you didn't want to go out and socialize with people.
Well, I changed my mind. It's a woman's prerogative, isn't it? In fact, I think I'll go out to the farm and see if I can wrangle a couple of the Snyders into joining me.
Oh, you don't have to do that, baby. I'll go with you.
I thought you were going with John.
John? Don't mention John to me. He has not confirmed, and he knows I hate being kept waiting like this. Now, what is so damned important that he can't pick up a telephone? Julie? I hope we didn't come at a bad time.
Actually, it is, Mom. We were just about to sit down to dinner.
We're planning to go to Shannon and Duncan's tonight for a party. Lisa let me have the night off work.
Oh, I see. Well, when would be a good time for us to talk?
Well, we already talked this afternoon, Mom. I don't think there's anything more that we need to say.
I think there is something more that needs to be said. Why don't we just cut to the chase? Your mother and I both know what went on here before your party and why you canceled that.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
Honey, we're both very concerned about you.
I'm gonna go change.
Wait a minute, Julie. Wait. I think you should be in on part of this discussion because you are a part of this problem.
Dad, I don't believe you.
I don't have to stay here and take this abuse from you, Dr. Dixon. You know, everything that happens bad in this world is not my fault.
I warned you what would happen if you brought him into this. Julie's all upset as it is, and the way you guys hassle her. I honestly couldn't blame her. She just walked out on me. So you both better back off. Because if you drive Julie away from me now, I'll never speak to you again. Never. I mean it.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by the Formula 44 family of cough medicines from Vicks.
Are you saying that you think your mother and I are responsible for your problems with Julie?
Dad, Julie and I don't have any problems. We were about to have a wonderful evening when you guys barged in here.
Okay. Our timing was off, but since we are here, can't we just all calm down a little bit and try to have a talk?
I don't need to talk. I'm fine.
If you're fine, why are you drinking again?
Because I was under pressure. Mostly from you guys. Look, I spent the better part of last weekend working with my AA sponsor, and I'm back on track now. And everything's fine.
I don't know if I believe that, Andrew. I think self-denial and lying go hand in hand with being an alcoholic.
Son, you know, it's not so much a case of trusting you. It's just that we're concerned that you don't really know how you feel.
No, you're wrong. What we're talking about here is trust, and you guys obviously don't trust me. Now, I'd appreciate it if you'd both go.
Sweetheart.
I'm not your sweetheart. Mom, I'm a grown man. Now, please go. So I can have a chance to put everything right with Julie and convince her that the slip I had over Christmas was not her fault.
I don't believe that either, Andrew. I think Julie plays a big part in this. Your world is wrapped up with her. Everything is Julie, Julie, Julie.
Dad, you want to lay some blame? Look at yourself. Look at you. Every time, every chance you get, you put her down. Any tension in our relationship is due to you.
Okay, all right. Let's just have a time out here. I think that we should, the three of us, agree on a time over the weekend where we can sit down and talk. Obviously, now is not the time. I'll call you and arrange it. John, I think we should go, okay?
Hey. I love you, you know that? And that's where my concern comes from. It grows out of that love. And if you don't understand that, then you're in worse trouble than I thought.
Julie! Julie, they're gone! Julie! I'm sorry you had to go through that. I'm sorry.
I heard most of what you said to your parents, and I think it was really unfair of you to blame them. You and I both know that the trouble was there long before they showed up.
I just love this farm at Christmas. And I don't think I ever really knew what Christmas was all about until that first year when I spent it here with your family.
You're thinking about Holden, aren't you? I know trimming the tree was something you guys always did together.
No, honestly, I'm not. I've hardly thought about him at all this Christmas. I've been too busy just enjoying being with you.
Hey, I was just thinking. I sure hope that Christmas tree we sent down to Craig, Sierra, and Brian gets there with all its needles. Hey, I know that every time Craig takes a look at that tree, he's going to be thinking about you.
Caleb, I don't want him to think about me. I want him to be happy with his wife and his kid. Besides, you're the one that said no moping around. Supposed to have positive thoughts.
I know.
for the new
Okay,
year.
no more moping. Strictly positive thoughts from now on, okay?
Presenting the Duke and Duchess of Luther's Corner.
Hello, my sweetheart.
Missed you.
No,
Our Megan John.
Grand, just grand. Your mama took about 500 pictures. We had a great time all told.
Oh, would you look at that beautiful, beautiful tree. Oh, my, it's just as fresh and lovely as the time we brought it in. Oh, isn't it lovely? This room is so special. Has so many wonderful, wonderful memories. Yeah, when I was putting Lily's presents under the tree this year with so much joy, memories flooded back. Do you remember the Christmas when the horse...
Mother, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm really not big on memories this year.
Darling, the punch was that it was a rat.
I think I'm going upstairs to change. Ambrose? Happy New Year.
And
Mwah.
a very happy New Year to you, Lily. And I'll be in touch with you first thing next week about those matters we discussed.
Okay. What were those matters that we discussed?
Now, I'm sorry, Lucinda, but that's confidential. But I will tell you one thing. Your daughter, Lily, is becoming more and more like you.
About time, too.
Ah.
dear, what a cute little jacket. Sit down and join us. Have a glass.
Thank you. No, I told the kids at the castle I'd meet them at the dock. So if I don't hurry, I'm going to miss the bus.
Forget the bus, darling. You're supposed to use Fenwick. Tell Fenwick to take you and collect everybody, and then he can come back for me.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. All right, I'll see you at the party.
I'll walk out with you, Bianca. And Lucinda. Very happy New Year. And I don't see how it could help but be with Lily home safe and Sierra reunited with Craig and Bryant. Now you have a lovely new daughter.
All I lack is a husband.
Oh.
Bye, senor.
Hello? John, when are you coming to pick me up?
Lucinda, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be free to be able to go to the party tonight. Something has come up.